I love Mangle. She's been one of my favorite characters ever since I discovered FNaF. The new owners of the FNaF Master License, Jazwares, have taken the challenge of making a Mangle figure that is actually mangled. I've been messing around with this figure for a few weeks now to decide my thoughts on it, and luckily I have a lot of positive things to say. And I'll throw in a few critiques in there too. Right out of the box, this figure comes completely disassembled, and what I love about this figure is you get to play Take apart and put back together. This figure comes with so many parts you can mix and match to build your own Mangle without the risk of a real Mangle looming over you. You can place these limbs wherever you want on the figure, but for this video I'm going to replicate how she looks in the game. One strange thing I did notice is instead of there being a third leg, she has a double endo foot, which my guess for this is because they use the Help Wanted model for Mangle, and when her model is T-posed, her legs fuse together, so the two endo legs become one. Luckily, this isn't a major issue as she can still stand with her other two legs. Speaking of models, the sculpt used here looks like it's taken straight out of the game. Aside from the missing leg, she's pretty much a replica of Mangle from Help Wanted. All the endo parts are on point, and both the Foxy and endo heads look great. I like the addition of the wires, although I would have liked some more wires scattered throughout the body. On the back of their heads is a button for them to open their mouths. The rest of the toy animatronics in this set have this jump scare feature too. It's not bad, but I would have just preferred a basic posable jaw. This figure is super posable, and for the past 2 weeks I've had her sitting on my desk because she's really fun to mess around with. Due to the customization and her limbs being really thin, you can get away with way more articulation out of her compared to a Funko figure which falls apart if you move it just a little bit. Mangle was quite difficult to put together straight out of the box, but once you move around the joints a bit, the stiffness kind of goes away and they're easier to attach to the body. The prototype of this figure originally had silver paint for the endo parts, but unfortunately here it's just grey paint for the final product. The paint job on this figure isn't bad, it's just kind of bland. I feel like some dirt washing could have been added to give her a more withered and aged look since she's broken down after all. Now that Jazwares has taken Funko's position in making FNaF action figures, let's compare them. One thing about Jazwares is the noticeably cheaper plastic used compared to Funko's, which even though Funko's figures feel more premium, they are notorious for their durability. I can definitely speak from experience here, where multiple of my Funko figures have had their joints break or crack after a little bit of use, or sometimes even straight out of the box. The joints on Mangle here feel super sturdy and durable, which is good because these new FNaF figures are marketed more as toys, so hopefully these joints won't break or go loose over time. I think overall, Jazwares beats out Funko by a mile here. This Mangle figure is just more fun to pose, makes for a cool display piece, and for the price of $18 Australian, this is a steal for how good this figure is. While I can't speak for the rest of the Jazwares FNaF toy line as I don't really care about them and Mangle is the only one I really wanted, I recommend this figure for any Mangle fans out there, especially those who've been waiting years for a fully posable Mangle figure. I was a little skeptical at first, and I did buy this figure right after seeing FNaF 2 for the second time in theaters. I was absolutely sold on it because of how cool Mangle was in the film. If you want to see my thoughts on FNaF 2, my review is uploaded on my channel. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you have a happy holidays, and I'll catch you on the flip side.